Avid offers qualified students the opportunity to purchase Pro Tools software at a significantly discounted rate. This product is called Pro Tools Academic. After purchasing a boxed copy of Pro Tools Academic, the customer must prove that they actually are eligible for the special student price. Avid uses the Identity website to determine if a customer actually meets those requirements. Once eligibility is verified, the customer will be able to activate and use their software as normal. When someone purchases a boxed version of Pro Tools Academic, they should find either a plastic activation card with a verification code or a paper card with a verification code. The only difference between a plastic card and paper card is that the paper card has more information written on it. Otherwise, they take the customer through the same steps. To begin the verification process, the customer must visit the Identity website as listed on the card. Enter the code from the activation card into the Enter Verification Code field. After the code has been entered, click on the I am ready for Step 2 button at the bottom of the screen. In the screen that pops up, the customer enters their first name only. After clicking Submit, the customer chooses their affiliation with the school they are from and enter their date of birth. The security code is then entered and submitted. The customer enters their contact information. After clicking the Continue button, they will be asked to confirm their email address. The customer must now enter information about the school they attend. If the customer sees their school listed, they can choose it. If they do not see their school listed, they can click I do not see school listed in the menu above. The student will ultimately need to submit proof of their eligibility to Identity. This page tells the student what they will need to submit and gives them the opportunity to submit that paperwork. If the student has their paperwork ready to submit, then they may choose the Quick Upload Now option. If they do not yet have the paperwork ready, then they can choose the Finish Later option. Once the paperwork is submitted, an email will be sent to the student letting them know that their documents will be reviewed. Students should check their email in order to get the rest of the directions. After Identity has verified that the proof of eligibility that the customer sent in is sufficient, the customer will receive an email with their activation code. As you can see, this email doesn't provide the customer with further instructions for using the code, which can cause some confusion. A customer can use this code at account.avid.com to obtain their iLog license for Pro Tools Academic. If a customer is deemed not eligible for the purchase of Pro Tools Academic, they will receive the email appearing here, letting them know that their eligibility verification was denied. In these cases, it will be up to the customer to try and obtain a refund from whomever they purchased the product from. So, to review, the basic process for Pro Tools Academic activation is: the customer purchases a Pro Tools Academic box product, the customer reads the activation card that was included in the box, the customer visits identity.com/Avid as instructed by the card where they enter their activation code, contact information, and submit their proof of eligibility information. The customer receives an email letting them know that their submission is being reviewed. The customer then either receives an email with an activation code that they then use at account.avid.com, or they receive an email denying verification. If they receive an email letting them know that their verification was denied, it will be up to the customer to obtain a refund from the dealer they purchased the product from.